Hi guys, I'm Sly Guy. And yay, it's just about that time again. Time for an update video. Luckily, we're already pretty much halfway through 2025 since I've made my last update video. Because in 2024, I feel like I was making way too many of them. First off, let's just say what's been going on with the channel recently. Recently, I took a break. I took like a week break because I was getting very behind in video production and I wanted to catch up on that. Then I wasn't feeling too good mentally, so I took like a couple more days off. And then in the beginning of May, I flew to Minnesota to see my cousin's graduation, so I was gone for about another week. And then, right when I get back home from the Minnesota trip, I immediately get sick. Not immediately get sick. I was fine day one, and then day two, I get sick. So then I was still streaming, but I greatly limited the time I was streaming because I generally felt bad and I really lost my voice. So I have been in and out the content making for a minute. Obviously, the channel is took a hit because of that. The channel is not doing well. Shocker, every update video, the channel isn't doing well. At least I can kind of tell myself, why. One reason why the channel is doing well, not doing well. Probably one of the biggest reasons why the channel isn't doing well. Because right before all of that, I actually thought the channel was getting a little spike up. If you guys haven't noticed, I've stopped doing short streams / vertical streams. I've been just doing the regular full, the regular full screen streams. Because vertical streams at first, when I started doing them, they were doing just amazing. The views incredibly ramped up. I had like one Minecraft stream get like 1,000 views, and then I got 20 subs in a single day. Like at first, the subs and the views were great, but that stopped recently. That stopped like a while ago, and then I would stream for days, and like the views will still be good, but not a single person subs. So decided to switch to horizontal. The views are still worse than the vertical, but people were subscribing. So I just don't think I feel like TikTok brains are the ones that are just mainly watching the vertical content, and their attention spans just aren't hitting that subscribe button. So we're doing horizontal streams for the foreseeable future. I guess that's technically the first update, but that update has already been happening. You guys have already noticed that, but that's why I'm doing it. Second update. I really wanted to get this done before I did this update video, but I'm going to be making a second channel. I am going to be making a Pokemon only content channel pretty soon. It's not made yet, the channel's not even created yet, so you can't find it, you can't subscribe to it because it currently doesn't exist yet, but it's going to exist. And the reason for that is because I love Pokemon. Pokemon's my favorite franchise. Obviously, you guys can tell, when I started streaming, I just only did Pokemon until I decided to do variety. But obviously, still love Pokemon a lot. And I always stream Pokemon at least once, sometimes even twice a week. Love Pokemon. And I feel like I got great video ideas for Pokemon, but every time I would upload a Pokemon video, the views, horrible. Now, I can obviously see why my channel is a mess. In all honesty, my channel is a mess. I got so much going on with it. I live stream 4 to 5 days a week, like a different game every day. I'm a variety streamer, so streaming all sorts of games. And then my videos go from like Pokemon videos to meme videos to me drinking Dr. Pepper, and then all of that weird stuff. My content is a mess, and I like doing that. It's not like I don't enjoy doing that. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't enjoy it, but it's very clear that the analytics in YouTube don't like that. And my Pokemon videos do really badly, while the other random stuff still do badly, but better than the Pokemon stuff. And that generally makes me upset, because I feel like my Pokemon stuff, like Trainer Roulette and Pokemon Roulette, were great ideas, and I feel like if like an actual successful Pokemon channel actually like did those ideas themselves, like it would actually gain traction. But since I'm an unsuccessful PokeTuber that also does videos of me trying the frickin' Wendy's Krabby Patty, I'm not getting the views that I feel like I should be getting. So I'm gonna be making a second channel. It's gonna be only Pokemon videos. The only Pokemon related videos that are gonna stay on this channel are the pack opening videos, because for some reason pack opening videos and Pokemon videos about the actual games don't mix together for some reason. I don't understand that logic, but that is how it actually is working on YouTube at the moment. So pack videos staying on this main channel. Anything like Trainer Roulette, sees the second iteration of Trainer Roulette is going to be on the Pokemon channel. Pokemon Roulette Season 2 is going to be on the Pokemon channel. And any other Pokemon video that I got going on. I got another Pokemon Showdown video, Showdown Gauntlet video. And then obviously I got other Pokemon ideas in the tank. When it's made, I'll obviously let you guys know. Streaming. Now, since summer is happening, I usually do 4-hour streams when summer starts. And this year, I honestly don't want to do that, because the channel's doing so poorly right now, and like I just don't see it being worth it. And that's just more energy that I have to exude. And I don't want to exude that energy. I don't know if exude is the right word, but that's the word I'm using. But at this point, since the channel is doing so badly, and I do have to do a lot of catch up from all the time I've been gone, I feel like I'm kind of forced to do 4-hour streams. So we will be doing 4-hour streams in the first week of once June officially hits. So not this week, but the week after. 4-hour streams. The member-only streams are still going to be 2 hours, and then the late-night Wednesday streams are going to be 3 hours, 3-ish hours. Every other stream, 4 hours, unless I feel otherwise. That might change, too, depending on how I'm feeling while doing it, but we'll see. I'm going to be very busy. That's obviously going to take time away from me making videos, and I'm already behind on videos still from the vacation and getting sick, so really behind video content. And then especially once the second channel starts, I'm going to have to be making videos for that second channel as well. I'm going to be a very busy man. I'm already a busy man, but I'm going to be an even busier man. So you know, with videos, I usually upload videos 2 days a week, and I've been really proud of how consistent I was with that. But since I am just running so low on videos in the tank, and I don't want to run out of videos in the tank, I have to do videos once a week now until I get a lot more videos going. If I'll ever get enough videos going. I have been so damn tired lately that it's been really hard to get video production going, but we'll see. We'll just see and hopefully do that. That's what's going on with that. We'll talk about members for a little bit, because obviously the goal is to make this a full-time job, and memberships are one of the best ways to help me get there. So when it comes to memberships, Obviously, perks, you get the emotes, you get the fedora logo, but also obviously you get the member only streams. Every other week I do a member only stream, and that's obviously still happening. That's probably like the best thing I can offer members is a member specific stream. That's every other Thursday. It's 2 hours long. I can't do any longer sadly that day because Thursdays I game with Kurt and Josiah, so I can only do 2 hours. But and then I've been obviously seeing that like I've pretty much been only doing like Splatoon for member only streams. We got very like my member count is the lowest it's ever been for a while. We got like 34 members right now. And we just don't have enough people to do like anything like really fun like Jackbox. A few people were asking about Jackbox recently. We can't do that with the amount of people we are seeing in member only streams. Like my last couple of member only streams haven't even got 20 views, and I've probably seen like just like 5 different names in total from those member only streams. So unfortunately, I need members to do Jackbox streams and like that, but hopefully the games can vary. Also, when it comes to memberships, another Minecraft realm is going to be dropping at the beginning of June. And obviously, the last Minecraft realm was members only. This realm is also still going to be members only. So, if you be a member, if you want to join the Minecraft realm, got to be a member for that. Also, Minecraft member-only streams can happen as well, so that's another game that I can do for member-only streams to make the member-only streams a little more varied. And then also, a thing that I'm doing is I got Spectrum. Shout out to Spectrum. Spectrum has been helping me a lot lately with thumbnails. Spectrum even edited a video for me recently with the latest Dandy's World video. And then Spectrum made a little intro. And then now Spectrum made me an outro. And the outro lists all of the current members. And it's really nice. It's really well done. Shout out to Spectrum. There's a new Minecraft realm going to be opened up in June. Talking about the channel. Channel's doing bad. Obviously, I've already said that. I can just show you the stuff here. Fortunately, this is pretty much happening to, every other streamer I know. Just the views for streaming for just everybody I know has decreased. People aren't subscribing to anybody right now. It's bad for everybody right now. So, it's not just me. Everybody's dealing with this, but just let me show you my analytics real quick. In the last 28 days, this is what I got going on in the last 28 days. Subscribers, 5 subscribers in the last 28 days. Now, this looks like everything I did in the last 28 days, and it's not a lot, honestly. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So out of those 28 days, I've done 16 things. Usually when I'm active, I always have something going every single day. Even if I'm not streaming, I always had a video. So I'm obviously look at this big gap, nothing going on here at all. And I lost 3 subs on May 3rd. Awesome. Great. But yeah, views are down almost 50%. Watch time is down. Let's see, almost a third. About a third of my watch time is decreased. Subs are obviously really bad. Money's still fine. Money's still decent but this is mainly because I got a $200 donation from a totally random viewer. No idea who the viewer is, and I haven't seen the viewer since they donated the $200. I'm thankful they did that, but I would actually like to know who they were. But shout out to them, I guess. They wanted me to friend them on Roblox, and I never did. I don't friend people on Roblox. You gotta friend me. That's just how I do things. And I just I didn't do it for that guy either. And he donated $200 and still didn't do it. But oh, I did maybe if he ever came back and asked again, I might. But he never came back. So yeah, we're looking bad here, and we even look bad when we switch this to the last 90 days. The last 90 days, I've only made 51 subs. Like 90 days, just barely over 50 subs. Views, let's see, 24% less. Watch time's only 9% less, so that's not that bad. And the revenue honestly isn't that bad either. Almost $600 in 90 days. If you don't know how YouTube Pay works, you get paid once a month, and you have to make at least $100 to get paid. If you didn't make $100, you have to wait next month and see if you make $100 then. So pretty much 3 months, so I made like $200 every month pretty much. So I mean, that's good. I'm thankful for that, because if I want this to be my job, yeah, I obviously need to make money. $200 a month. $200 is 1/6 of my rent. So that's clearly not enough, but it's obviously something, so it's obviously helpful. That is honest. So the revenue is like easily like the best thing about my channels, like going for my channel right now. But that has even deterred or took a detour or took a plummet until that, once again, that random dude just decided to donate $200 out of nowhere. That is literally 1/3 of my estimated revenue is at one singular donation. So yeah, channel's not doing so good. And just that's one reason why I haven't been doing great lately. That's how the channel's doing, how Sly doing. Not very good, if you couldn't tell. Not doing very good. Looking at my horrible numbers makes me depressed. And honestly, I feel like I'm just being a huge failure at the moment. I feel like I'm letting a big chunk of viewers down. I feel like I'm letting somebody down, and I just hate that feeling. I've always told myself, like, once I started getting the streaming going, is like, okay, I can't please everybody. Like, not everybody's going to be into my content, and I got to deal with that. That's perfectly fine. But if somebody actually subscribes, if somebody actually keeps on coming to see my content, like, then I have to impress them. Then I have to satisfy them. Then I have to make them happy. And it feels like I have not been doing that to all of my viewers. But even though I'm not happy with the size of my channel at the moment, I still got a relatively large community. Obviously, my community started with like one little group. Now we got multiple groups. We got groups within groups. We got a lot of groups going on, and then I can do one thing that one group will be like, hey, that benefits that group way more than it benefits us, and I don't like that. I feel like that's been stuff going on. I don't know. I just have not been feeling good with myself lately. Even though I try to pretty much just do whatever I can do just to make everybody in the community feel welcomed, feel accepted here, feel good. I just feel like I have not been doing that. But with a community as large, when your community is actually a decent and relatively large size, it gets harder and harder to do the bigger it gets. Speaking of like me doing decisions, being like, oh, this group would be like, what the heck? Why would you do that? I made one decision recently, and like most people will probably look at me just doing that, and they'll be like, why the hell did you do that? It would have been so much easier if you just said if you did not do that, and just moved on, business as usual. But I made the decision. I made the decision. Why did I make the decision? Because it felt right. I felt like I could give it a chance because, in my eyes, I guess the worst possible scenario is I just backtrack on it and then I get told I told you so. And like I'm perfectly fine with being I told you so. I'm 28. I'm an adult. I can I'm gonna make I can learn from my mistakes. I can take being called out from a mistake I made. I just like I feel like people will be like, why the hell did you do that, Thane? And I was like, I don't know. We'll see. It felt right. It felt right. It felt right to me to at least give it a shot. Still, things that I'm not feeling good about. 2024 was a super horrible. Was a really bad year for me. Really frustrating year too. Just looking into 2025 because pretty much most of the things there were general concerns with stuff happening to me in 2024, but a lot of it was just immense overreactions, over exaggerations, very, very loud overreactions. And it just made me react in ways that I probably shouldn't have reacted in. I can tell you one thing that happened in 2024. I don't have to be vague about it. I can tell you one of the things that happened in 2024. So I changed sometime in 2024. I did a big mod change. Got rid of a few mods, and then I got a whole bunch of other new mods. Now that happened because one random day a viewer messaged me and was like, hey, you got some mods that are really treating some viewers very poorly, very rudely, and things gotta change. And I was like, okay. I wasn't gonna do anything yet. I wanted to actually see if that statement was true or if it was just like some biases going on. Because, once again, community large as mine, not everybody's gonna get along with everybody. I generally feel like my community is like very, very accepting, but still, like not everybody's gonna get along with everybody. That's just not possible. Even me, who, if you know me, like I really generally don't care who you are, what you're about, what you represent, what you're into. I'm super incredibly accepting of what a person is, but I do have a limit. I do have a limit. It's really hard to hit that limit, but that limit is there. But anyways, I wasn't going to do anything at the moment. But then, I don't know if it was the same day, different day, but then a streamer messages me, and the streamer says, hey, I heard you got a mod problem, and I've been lurking and I've been looking at your mods, and I can see that your mods are quote unquote really bad, and they need to be changed immediately. And the streamer said, if you don't make a change, I'm gonna do something about it. So that got me a little on the panic side, because I'm in a Discord server with this streamer, and this Discord server is the main objective of this Discord server. The main objective of this Discord server is what is like keeping community safe. The main thing it does is like it is just it lets content creators warn other content creators about viewers that you need to watch out for, that you should like not have in your community for various reasons. Most reasons, very, very valid reasons. But they don't just like call out bad viewers. They call out quote unquote bad streamers as well. And from the time I've been there, they incorrectly call out bad streamers too, because there is one point where they banned a couple streamers, but then like shortly after they were like, you know what? I didn't look into this guy well enough. And so I decided, like, you know what? We'll bring him back. We'll bring him back. I guess they're all right. And so, in my eyes, if I didn't make a big mod change, this streamer would call me out in this Discord server with a whole bunch of other streamers that I might want to try to like collab with and stuff. And then my channel might end up like being like blackballed or something or whatever. So instead of doing probably the thing that I should have done, which was just like talk to my mods and say like, I'm not hey, you guys have to change how you're running here, and if you don't make this change, I will have to demod you, and so on and so forth. Instead of like doing that, I just had to immediately make a change, immediately take some mods out, immediately get new ones, and then bam, made a big mod change. And that's the reason why I did that. Because it just felt like my hand was forced. 2024, a lot of time, it just felt like I was not in control of my channel. 2025, I do feel relatively like, yeah, this is my channel, I do what I want. So that's good. I'm still not getting over everything from 2024, and I was hoping 2025 would be a better year. But looking at the growth, looking at this huge this huge decline with, I guess, streamers specifically, because I barely know any single streamer that's like doing well right now. Not doing too good not doing too good in here. Also looking at 2025 now, like I've been looking at like that streamer had no right to tell me how I should run my channel. And also I shouldn't be scared about this Discord server in the first place. It's a dead Discord server. Only like 5 other people talk in it. I try to ask they do have like a, hey, let's get a collab going channel. I put a word out when Mario Party Jamboree came out, and it's like, yo, anybody want to do a Mario Party Jamboree collab? Just hit me up. Nobody responded. Somebody else talked about doing a collab, and I pitched in. It was like, hey, I'll join. You're doing a charity stream. I'm always down to help somebody with a charity stream. They messaged me once. So it was like, okay, hey, when do you want? Hey, you want to do this thing? I was like, yeah, this is my availability. Just let me know what you're thinking. Then they pretty much ghosted me ever since, and I haven't heard from them since. So probably shouldn't have been scared about that server in the first place. It's just a dead server. And then I think the intentions of the server are obviously good, but the people aren't doing things correctly. And I can't blame him. Like, that's hard to do. And YouTubers are stupid. Look at me. I'm clearly not running everything perfectly here. You just heard what I did with my mods. I think that's about it. There's the update. Things aren't looking good. Things aren't too great. I know in a previous update I talked about my quitting time, and realistically, with the grind set that I have, with the mindset that I have, with the dedication that I have, realistically, unless something drastic happens to my health, I can do this for years and years and years and years and years. I have that grind set. I could easily pull it off unless something drastic happened to me. Realistically, I know I just can't do that. Realistically, I know I do have to stop soon. Looking back at everything I've done, I have a lot to be grateful for. I should be grateful for even being able to make some sort of revenue off this channel. Um, I've started online friendships on this channel. Not only myself, but there's been people in this community for years, and they've made online friends within my community, and they have been friends for like years and years. For 5 years I've been streaming, they've been friends for like just as long. I created online friendships. There's two viewers that are like dating each other actually, so I got like an actual relationship going on my channel, and they've been dating for like months now. And like I can like I see I know when like a bad slash like fakeish relationship is. Like this relationship actually seems genuine, and that blows my mind. And then I met my damn wife. I wouldn't have met my wife if I didn't do this channel. I have so much to be grateful for, but it's not enough. I am not satisfied. If I did quit today, stopped today, I would not be happy with all of the stuff I've done. That is just who I am, though. I always feel like that something better could happen. I've always been like that type of person. I'm that type of person that, like, I open up Pokemon packs. Like, if I opened up a Pokemon pack and I pulled, like, the most expensive card in that pack, I'd be like, oh, snap, yeah, I pulled the most expensive card. But then I'll be like, well, I could have pulled two copies of that card. I'm just usually just, I just can't be sad. For some reason, I just can't be satisfied with just what I got. I don't know. That's something I gotta work on, I guess. Sorry if this update was depressing. If this update was depressing, obviously it was a depressing update. Even though you could say that there's some good things to talk about in here. It's depressing. It's depressing. Not happy with anything going on. So sorry that this update was depressing. Sorry if I let you down. For the people that have been still rocking with me to this day, I can't believe you are for some reason still. But nonetheless, I'm thankful for it. This is my Sly Guy family. This is my Sly Guy family. I'm not a family person. You guys know this. The only family member that I'm close to is my cousin. You guys are my family. I'm closer to a lot of you guys than pretty much every other family member I have, besides like the cousin ones, besides Kurt. I know, like I got your guys' birthdays. Like I got a notepad with like viewers' birthdays in it. I don't even know my damn mom's birthday. You guys are my family. Love you guys. Sorry if I let you down. Summer! Yay! I'm Sly Guy. This is Bye Bye.